Well, and as crews in Orchard Park start to pull apart the original Highmark Stadium, one family is calling for help to find an important piece of their family's memories at the stadium. We're talking about a long-lost watch. Ben Little reached out saying his father, Pat, would always tell him stories of working on the construction of Rich Stadium back in the 1970s, and that one day that he lost his watch inside the concrete core of the stadium. Now, 50 years later, Ben tells me they're hoping to get that watch back.
He grew up in Holland, son of a carpentry foreman.
Pat Little, 79, was raised in the construction world and was a union worker with Local 210 from 1965 to 1978.
Dad is the hardest working man I know.
Pat's son, Ben Little, tells me during his years in Western New York construction, his father worked on a number of projects, helping to build UB's North Campus and reshape the Buffalo skyline.
He definitely had one story he recounted, building the Marine Midland, now the M&T building, the whipping winds coming off the lake and him trying to make sure the concrete wasn't ruined.
Pat eventually left construction to study law at Rutgers University. He later raised Ben and his two siblings with his wife Linda outside of Philadelphia before retiring back in Western New York, where the stories of his construction days never faded.
His storytelling is prolific, even amongst his family, who are also prolific storytellers.
Pat even wrote a self-published book, including one memorable story from his time working on the former Rich Stadium, when he dropped his Timex watch into the concrete while helping to build the wall inside the famed tunnel.
The watch just fell into the concrete, and he knew there's no way we're getting that out. It's gone for good.
5 years ago, Pat brought his family back to the exact spot, pointing out where he had lost his watch inside the stadium decades earlier. It was one of his favorite stories to revisit, though in more recent times, he's found it harder to tell.
So he's in the latter phase of stage 4 esophageal cancer. He's in hospice. Yep, he's at home, comfortable.
During this difficult time, Ben is now working to find a way to try and recover his father's watch as the old stadium is demolished.
He's not asked me to go find this watch or anything. It's just something that, as a family, Dad's stories live on.
Ben realizes retrieving the watch might be a long shot, but says its return would mean much more than just finding a lost piece from the past.
I'm expecting my first son, which would have been my father's first grandchild, in about a month. And to be able to have that watch, to be able to say, this was your grandfather's and here's who he was, here's the journey that watch has gone through, and here's the journey that your grandfather went through. It would mean so much to have it.
This is about passing down much more than just an object, and the story here has now caught the attention of the Buffalo Bills themselves. A team spokesperson confirming with me tonight they are aware of Patrick's lost watch and have reached out to their demolition partner, asking crews to try and keep an eye out for it during the teardown. We'll of course keep you updated, and we send our very best to Pat, Ben, and the entire family.